Hello, everyone. What I'm about to share with you. Sorry, I talk loud. What I'm about to share with you, this is going to prove everything I've been saying about these companies and their attempts at being the moral barometers or moral compasses for us peasants that don't have millions of followers and make them a lot of money. This proves everything. Right here. What I've experienced on this website, the stories I've shared with you, proves everything, how they've treated me. What happened over on TikTok? Again, I lasted 1 month, I think, until one of my videos got 1,500 views. Uh-oh, panic time. Nikki got 1,500 views on her website. He's getting, Gotta hit a button, because some mob, half-ass family's calling. And they called everybody else, and they did it, so we got to follow suit, right? Plus, they heard what I'm saying on their right-wing hellscape. They didn't like that either. Anyway, but to let people on the website that get people killed, they will literally let those people on. And I'm not going to say who that is. I think you know. And I'm talking about TikTok specifically on that one. Well, here too, Fox News, that's gotten plenty of people killed, hurt, reputations ruined, etc. Still platform, no problem. $750 million defamation, no problem. They ain't breaking the rules or the community guidelines that the moral compasses set for us, we little peasants that should know better. Here we go. Let's start. This is about Twitter. Yeah, I called it Twitter. It's from the Washington Post. And the reason I'm sharing this, I was never going to do this. I was never going to present this. But Twitter sent me a message 3-4 days ago when I put up a post talking about Alex Jones. And I used a word in there, I'll save for the end. I used a word in there, I guess, that the algorithm automatically flagged as some type of hate speech. I guess they didn't read the comment, though, because it was a computer that did it. How do I know it was a computer that did it? Because the second I posted the comment, I saw the screen take a screenshot. That's how I know. An algorithm did it. There was no human involved in this. But still they dare. After you hear this. So it's the proximity of their message to me. And I deleted the comment immediately because I knew what happened. I'm like, wow, I can't even say that, huh? Okay. On this guy's website, this is before this incident, though. This just happened the other day, I believe. The proximity of the two, this is so perfect. You're gonna love it. All 5 of you, since YouTube shut me down 3 times and defamed me utterly, with intent, maliciously. This is an example of hypocrisy over somewhere else, so I'll get to the stuff over here. And there's a great FTC investigation or suit that happened with another website, and it appears that someone paid $5 billion to make that go away. I'll get to that one. Maybe this is a new area I need to get into. I'm thinking, yeah, if they don't shut me down now, I'd be surprised. I'm going to predict right now I get shut down after this. I'm not even going to put the PayPal up. I'm going to start a new business. I'm going to put the PayPal up, and we can look into this stuff. The moral compasses and barometers that tell us how to live online, on the news, whatever. We're going to start looking into them, be they company or person. I'm going to put the PayPal up again. Today. If you want to help out, please do. Let's start a new business right now. And I'm going to catalog everything. Anyway, this just happened the other day, and I just saw this message in my email today. It was sent days ago. Didn't know it was there, just happened to scroll. Oh, they sent me a message. Okay. The comment's gone, it's deleted. I didn't leave it up. They were going to leave it up. They even told me that, but I'll get to that. Elon Musk said his trans child was dead. She's calling him out. Dead, you say? Her father said she's dead. Wow. On his own platform. where he tells us what we can and can't do and can and can't say. Him. That's it. No committee. One jagoff. Thanks to some Russian and Saudi money. We all know how it happened. And what the purpose was. Seems the purpose ain't working out, though. I guess we'll see in the end. So yeah, he's called his trans child basically dead. His son is dead. That's what he basically said. But let's continue. Tension between Elon, I'm going to condense it. Elon and his estranged transgender daughter, Vivian Wilson, spilled into public view this week after she spoke out to counter her father's claims that she is dead, killed by the woke mind virus. So what Elon sounds like he's saying here is if you're transgender, there's something wrong with you. And you were killed by the woke mind virus. That's what Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter, is saying to all of you. You're dead. Okay. That's where he wants to go in life. In an interview with Jordan Peterson, Musk alleged he had been tricked into approving gender-affirming care for Wilson X16. Can I hold on 1 second? Elon Musk has the body of a beluga whale. And not in a good way. I guarantee he's gotten some fat sucked out of certain areas. Hair done surgically. That's gender-affirming care, wouldn't you say? I would. Totally gender-affirming care. He doesn't like when other people get it, though. Even his own daughter. Affirming care for Wilson at 16 and had subsequently lost his son. The experience, he said, made him an ardent opponent of gender-affirming care and fueled his quest to destroy the woke mind virus. That's Elon's mission in life, allegedly. That's what he says. He also says he's a free speech absolutist. He just banned another White House photographer for daring to take a picture of Trump's ear that showed no injury. Then that guy got suspended. Free speech absolutist, huh? So much for that shit. That's all lies to get tax cuts, son. That's all Elon's about. And apartheid and shit like that, obviously. He's so quick to tell the rest of us what's wrong with us. What's wrong? What's right? Meanwhile, this man is talking shit on his own transgender daughter in front of his 200 million bot followers. And it's all over Twitter, and it's all over the press. It's everywhere. His own daughter. His own child. And he sent me a message, his website. Wait till you hear it. You're gonna love it. So Elon was tricked. According to him, he lost his son. No, he used the word dead. I already read you that part. The experience, he said, made him an ardent opponent of gender-affirming care and fueled his quest to destroy the woke mind virus. I know I'm reading that again. So he's against gender-affirming care, which he's gotten. And he wants to destroy the woke mind virus. This is what the second richest man on paper in the world says is his mission in life. I don't believe a damn word of it. The guy's lied over 70 million times online. People call him out on his outright blatant lies all the time. You kidding me? And my God, the lawsuits. I can't wait to get into some of those documents. They're going to be fun, man. This is already fun. I've looked for 5 minutes. Shit just pops up in front of me about these scoundrels that own these sites, that run these companies. that dare tell me what I should and should not be doing or saying, or who I should be talking about and who I shouldn't be talking about. Because again, the only websites that still have me up are the ones where I don't talk about a certain half-ass mob family that sent thugs after me. Interesting coincidences in life, wouldn't you say? I would. So, back to Elon, who's here to destroy the woke mind virus. He doesn't care about tax cuts at all. Elon's on a mission, a noble, righteous mission, in his own mind. On X, or Twitter, after the interview, on the website, I'm saying that for a reason. You'll understand at the end. Stay for the end. It's worth it. Trust me. Musk said that his child was born gay and slightly autistic and claimed these traits contribute to gender dysphoria. Let me stop there. On his own website that he paid $44 billion, a little bit of his money, a lot of Russian money, a lot of Saudi money. This is what he's using this platform where he can spout his genius to the masses in droves of millions. He chooses that time, that power, that, I don't know what you would call it, platform to talk shit on his own daughter. He also pretended to be a small child. He had to admit that in court. That's in documents I will read to you. Again, these are the moral compasses for the rest of us. These are the examples we should follow, right? These are the people that tell me I can't broadcast, or I can't post this, or post that, or I'm doing something wrong, when I'm doing the same thing 90 million other people on their website are doing. No problem with them, though, because they're not talking about a rich mob family that sends thugs after people, that calls the FBI on people. Let's continue. Wilson shot back soon after on Threads. That's a competing social media site I'm probably going to join. Dismissing her father's characterization of her childhood as entirely fake. In other words, she's saying her dad lied about the entire story he gave to the masses to make himself sound like a good guy as he's talking shit on his own daughter, on his own child. She's saying what he said is all lies. His own child saying that to the masses. Who doesn't own a $44 billion website where they can buy 500,000 bots at a time to pad their numbers? She's got to defend herself against her fucking pathetic oligarch father. Because Elon talked about the child's childhood as if he was there. Or I knew he wasn't there. And she's going to confirm that for us. He was too busy, doing real important stuff. She criticized him for peddling harmful stereotypes about trans and queer people in an attempt to garner sympathy points. Not to mention, it's just dangerous when an oligarch who owns a fucking social media website points out that his daughter's trans, whatever, puts her in the spotlight for the cult, for the crazies. Are you fucking kidding me? Who's dangerous here? People keep telling me I'm dangerous or trying to paint me that way. Look what Elon's doing. So it's about more than sympathy. His daughter's putting it nicely. He doesn't know what I was like as a child because he quite simply wasn't there. Of course he wasn't there. He's a fucking oligarch. the 20-year-old said in one post. And when her father was present, Wilson said he relentlessly harassed her for her femininity and queerness. Thanks, Dad. That owns a $44 billion website funded by the Russians and the Saudis. They called Wilson, but she didn't respond. Musk did not respond either. The dispute marks a rare public spat. What do you mean public spat? That's a father who's 50 fucking some years old talking shit on his child on social media that he owns. And then dare send me this message. I'm going to read you at the end. Stay tuned. Whose frustrations over her transition have been central to his well-documented rightward political shift. Rightward, you say? That's putting it mildly. No, he's full on in the cult, baby. He's one of the leaders of the cult. Look at this entity. But we'll normalize him tomorrow, won't we? All of us. Here we are. Musk has been embraced by prominent conservatives. I'm not even going to name them. You know who they are. Spoken out against corporate diversity initiatives. In other words, hiring other people than white people. That's what Elon's noble mission is. To save the world from the evils of DEI, right? That's where we're going with this. Meanwhile, we got an oligarch talking shit on his own child with a website he partially funded with the Russians and the Saudis. Oh my God. Where was I at here? Hold on. Whoo, so the cult embraced him. He's been going more culty, even though he ran an electric car company, which is more geared towards liberals. If you want to talk about killing your own business, that's the best way to do it. And he's amplified right-wing commentary. Oh, you don't even want to know what I've seen on Twitter. What he lets, and then also an algorithm was exposed that protects certain individuals that use the N-word, whatever they want to say, because they in the club. And Nikki ain't. And you ain't. And you're going to see that at the end again. So they've spoken out against corporate diversity because, we can't have you hiring other people than whites. We can't have that. I got to make that my life's mission to stop that. Because I came from apartheid South Africa. Look it up if you don't know what it is. That political shift apparently cemented this month when Musk endorsed Trump. On X, or Twitter, the social media platform he owns, he has decried gender pronouns with statements that have drawn backlash even from those close to him. Yes, because gender pronouns are what's dangerous, not an oligarch holding his child up for the entire world to ridicule and attack and be mad at. That's not dangerous, is it, YouTube? I bet if Elon started a channel tomorrow, he wouldn't violate community guidelines by saying things like this. How many clips of him saying these things are on your channel right now? Being promoted, not critiqued. How many? I know if I look, I'm going to find it. I don't even need to look. But you're going to tell me I can't broadcast, right? What if I have a daughter and come on here and talk shit on her? Can I stay on then? Is that cool with you guys? I'm sure it is, because I guarantee there's a million channels promoting what this man says here about his own fucking child. And you're making money off it. And that's the only reason it's there. And he's an oligarch. It's the only reason it's there. But Nick's too dangerous to broadcast, right? That's what you're going to tell me? That's what you are telling me. You guys are the moral compasses, right? I absolutely support trans, but all these pronouns are an aesthetic nightmare. He says they're an aesthetic nightmare. That's Elon the genius saying that. So we better take that real seriously, huh? Again, the pronouns are what's dangerous? Not the guy holding his daughter up for the cult to take shots at? That's not dangerous, right? The guy that owns the website? Not dangerous at all. And yeah, from what he just said, it doesn't sound like he supports trans anything to me. Maybe I'm just crazy. Musk wrote in late 2020 in response to a tweet earlier that year where he wrote, "Pronouns suck." He was admonished by his then partner Grimes, who asked him to stop and said she could not support hate. News outlets reported. Did you hear that phrase? She could not support hate. You know what Elon was spewing? What he's spewing on this website, his website, and every other website, because he's Elon, he's allowed to do that. Hate. I'm saying that for a reason. You'll understand at the end. In the Peterson interview, Musk characterized gender-affirming treatments that Wilson received, including puberty blockers, as child mutilation and sterilization. Musk has also told Peterson that permitting children to change their gender is incredibly evil, and that those who advocate for gender-affirming care for young people should go to prison. So other people should go to prison. What they're doing is evil, but him holding his own child up for the world to take shots at on his own website and in interviews across the globe, no problem, no danger there, no hate there, right? Moral compasses, that question's for you guys. You community guidelines people, that's for you guys. Vivian is one of 6 children that he had with Justine Wilson, a writer. He has 3 children with Grimes, a musician, 3 children with Siobhan Zillis, whoever that is, an executive at Musk's Neuralink company. Boy, that's convenient, isn't it? Many states have banned. All right, you get the picture here. They go into the whole thing. Let's continue at this part. Although Musk used the term sterilization, doctors who treat trans patients say puberty blockers alone do not cause infertility. All right, I don't want to go into all that. After the Peterson interview, Musk was criticized for dead naming his child, referring to her by her birth name and gender. Others' refusal to use pronouns that trans and gender expansive use is a common devastating problem for them. Okay, so that's called dead naming. I guess it's basically a way of punishing the person that decides to transition. You call them by their old identity. That's what it appears to be by the people that do it. In a world where Musk could use his public status for good, he chooses to use trans youth as a scapegoat. Use trans youth? Use his own child. Let alone trans youth. Let alone the issue. Todd said Friday in an emailed statement to the Post, "It's both sad and unsurprising given his history." In other words, we expected shit like this from him. In recent years, Todd said, the HRC has called out Musk for policies that have made X a place where harmful rhetoric and bullying can spread unchecked. He cited Musk's recent decision to move the headquarters of SpaceX and X away from Cali to somewhere else. In other words, Elon has turned that website into a right-wing hellscape. That's simple. Elon himself gets on his own website, his own right-wing hellscape, and basically outs his child. And what I mean by outs his child is, this is not something that people think about all the time. But when a fucking oligarch who owns one of the biggest social media websites via the Russians and the Saudis holds his own child out there for the world to ridicule and critique, etc., insult, say is dead, which is like basically saying is, you're dead to me. That's the dangerous shit. That's the most dangerous thing of all. In other words, the cult gets swayed in many different directions. But when the cult leader or one of them puts his own child in the spotlight for the whole world to ridicule, to say is dead, to say he was tricked, etc. Oh my God, none of you people have the right to ever judge me, ever. So you get the point. The owner of the website decided to talk shit on his own child. With, I don't know, over 70% bot followers. This is how the second richest man, whatever, on paper, in the world, oligarch, is spending his fucking time. But people like him that run this website and others tell me I'm not fit to broadcast. I'm dangerous. I'm a scammer, whatever lie they fucking run with that day. It's incredible, isn't it? But here's the most incredible part. Let me get to that. This is the message they sent me. When was this from? It doesn't have the date on it. It's from about a week ago, maybe. Right before that event that I just read to you, that Elon pulled on his own child in front of the entire world. Right before that is when I posted this. And I was not talking shit on transgender people here. In fact, that was the furthest thing of what I was doing. I was talking shit on a few other people, though. This is what they wrote to me after I posted this. I don't even remember what the subject was. I was responding to a certain subject that someone was talking about. He's lying his ass off. That's a Ted Cruz type excuse. Just like when Alex Jones got caught with tranny porn on his phone. These people think everyone is as stupid as their cult supporters. Yeah, I wasn't making fun of transgender people there. And the name that they want to be called now is transgender. That's the appropriate name, right? Tranny. Is that bad? Am I doing something wrong? Because my intent in this comment isn't to talk shit on transgender people. My intent with this comment, it may have been, it was about J.D. Vance fucking couches. That's what I was responding to. Oh no, it was about J.D. looking up the dolphin porn. That's right. Because these are our degenerate ass candidates that we get to vote for from one side of politics. Dudes that look up dolphin porn. And websites that allow their sites to be flooded with porn bots to fuck with their users and try and scam some money out of them for whatever purpose. They allow all this to go on. Anyway, so that's what I was talking about. JD gave some weird excuse that him and his son were trying to prove to his wife that dolphin porn exists. Does that sound legitimate to you? No, that sounds like a dude that got caught looking at something that he shouldn't have been looking at, which is fucking weird. And everybody knows about it now. He got to come up with an excuse. That's what it sounds like to me. So that's what I was responding to. And it's the same thing as when Alex Jones got caught with the transgender porn on his phone, on a camera shot. Same thing. Alex made a bunch of excuses. Again, it ain't me out here talking against these other kinds of people. It's Alex Jones. It's Ted Cruz. It's Elon Musk. Not me. You don't need to police me, Twitter, X. You don't need to police me. I'm not making fun of people that are different because they're transgender at all whatsoever in this comment. But since an algorithm saw that word, it just flagged it. You're wrong. You're terrible. Community guidelines. Meanwhile, 2 days later, 3 days later, Elon on the website that's sending me this fucking message, talking shit on his own transgender child. Big motherfucking time. Proves everything I say, doesn't it? About this whole thing, the social media thing, the way the companies operate, what type of people run them, what they're really about. We're going to dig in deeper, baby. Wherever I gotta go, we're gonna go all through all the court documents where they lied their ass off, had to pay out huge settlements, make people sign an NDA, and then they come to Nick and say, you scamming people. No, you scamming people. Here's one way. You allow Howard Stern's content all over this website. You allow people to post a PayPal under it after they post Howard Stern's content all over this website. You scamming Howard Stern. You stealing his work. You allowing people to steal it, you enabling stealing his work, and you let it be broadcast all over the place on your website, and you allow people to make money on it. Stolen, copyrighted work. Not a minute-long clip, not a 30-second clip, hour-long videos, 3-hour-long videos, whole montages of Howard Stern's property. You allow people to steal, you enable them to post it on your website, and you leave it up unless he writes you an individual complaint on every instance. You scamming him. You scamming everybody. You stealing his work. Literally. You're enabling the theft of his property. Every day, all day. You enable the theft of my property. When some redheaded jerk-off decided to take all my videos, did you just magically find that? All-knowing website? No, you didn't magically find. You always magically find my stuff, though. So, they said, as a result, your post may stay on the platform, but we have limited its reach. So this is a thing that websites do now. Since they don't want to get sued for doing shit like this, and doing shit what YouTube did by defaming me utterly and shutting me down left and right because some fucked up millionaires wanted it to happen and some other people. This is what they do. They just put you in a corner. No circulation. Elon get plenty of circulation though when he's talking shit on his own kid in front of the whole fucking world that he bought. Because no one actually wants to be around that motherfucker. And the 10, 15 people that want to be around him, his own children, before they get to know him, when they still see him as that all-knowing daddy, till they hit, age 7. He don't want to see none of them. His own daughter said it. He was never there. What is he talking about on social media when he pretends like he was there? He wasn't. And I'm supposed to believe that he was there after he's on his own website in front of billions of people talking shit on his own child. I'm supposed to believe he was actually there and raised that child, right? Fuck no. What am I, stupid? No. So yes, after that wonderful event that I just read to you where an oligarch who bought a website simply to get tax cuts and to get some criminals in charge of our government again, adjudicated criminals, many of them. This guy who abject shit-talked his own daughter, shit-talked every transgender person in the world, that's the guy whose website sent me this. That me using the word tranny when not even trying to insult transgender people is the problem. But him talking shit on his own transgender daughter just days ago, that's not a problem for any website, including this one. But it's a problem for Nick to broadcast. Gotta make sure you ruin his business. Because this guy's too effective. Oh my God. We don't just shut him down once. We don't just shut him down twice. We even, without shutting down a third channel, shut it down anyway. That's how effective that motherfucker is. That's how dangerous his message is. Not physically dangerous, dangerous to the fucking paradigm that you sad-ass, pathetic fucking people have made for all of us. And you dare, again, attempt to be the fucking moral compasses and send me messages like that after you shit-talk your own transgender child in front of billions of people. You might as well have painted a huge target on her back, but you know that, don't you? What it really bothers Elon, let me enlighten the crowd that doesn't know this man. I know him well now. Very well. I've looked into it extensively. What really bothers Elon is that his daughter dares critique him in public. His child, his ex-wives, etc. God forbid anything say anything negative about that fucking automaton that can't even pretend to be human. God forbid anyone critique that, right? God forbid anyone critique when he's out there talking abject shit about his own transgender daughter, and he dares send me that message I just read to you, that I'm the problem. Again, what I've just shared with you proves every damn thing that I say about these websites and what they've done to me and what they do to others. And we're going to keep going with it. I got another one all queued up. Again, about an FTC investigation to another guy who, major shareholder, founder of a major website. Again, they keep telling me I'm the wrong one. No cops coming after me. No lawsuits. No cease and desists. The only cops I gotta worry about are scumbag corporate motherfuckers that have no business judging me. They're not fit to shine my fucking shoes. And everything I just said, does that mean I don't deserve the right to broadcast? No. No. If you allow people with $750 million defamation judgments against them or settlements on your website, you have no business telling me anything. When I read the court documents of all the various lawsuits you've been involved in and point out all the lies, provable, adjudicated lies, which I know I'll find. I haven't even begun yet with you people specifically. It's going to be great. Whole new field of reporting for me to go into. I'm real excited about it too. Have a good day, everyone. If they leave this up, doubt it.